Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video, and in today's Destiny video, let's all panic and quit Destiny! But before we get into the commentary at hand, I'm giving away another emblem today, so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below telling me about your current thoughts on Destiny, whether you like it or dislike it, and why. So, there's been a lot of people recently in the community really starting to trash Destiny for what it is, and I think yesterday it was sparked up by the Trials of Osiris launching First Light as their map, and a lot of people really dislike that because it's a humongous map. Some people say it's too big for 6v6, so having it as a Trials map was going to be bad. I personally really enjoyed it. I really loved it, and I thought I was going to hate it. Like, I really did think I was going to hate it because I'm not a big sniper. So I did pull out my sniper and I done pretty well. So I was really excited and happy that I was enjoying Trials of Osiris. But there's a lot of people out there who aren't enjoying the game anymore. A lot of people who are actually stopping producing content on their channel because they're not having fun with the game anymore. And that's totally understandable, totally fine. I'm not trying to have a go at them for making a personal decision to leave, but we're in a state of the game at the moment where a lot of people are deciding to play other games and move on to other things because Destiny's not keeping their attention. And that seems to be Destiny's biggest problem over the span of like a year. They bring out a DLC which keeps you interested for a couple of months, and then it just starts to dissipate and goes away. And if you look at something like Call of Duty, they make the same game every goddamn year, but it keeps people's attentions because there's just something about it. It's an addictive nature to it, and Destiny has that as well, and it has that in spades. But after content has gone and started to fall away, the interest and the addiction of the game does too, and I've felt that as well. Like, I am light level 400 now across all of my characters. I have done all the challenge modes, I've done the raid numerous times, I've been to the lighthouse like 15 times, I've played enough Iron Banner, Crucible, I've got all the weapons that I want, I've got all the armor sets that I'm trying to get now, I just need to level them up. So for me, the game is pretty much at an end until something like SRL comes out or maybe a Christmas event. But they're probably only going to last a month at max. So what happens after that? Do we all move on? Do we all give up? Will we hear anything about Destiny 2? The future is very bleak at the moment, and that's partly because Bungie aren't very transparent with what they are doing. But I mean, you can't really blame them for that. You don't know what's happening in terms of their business model and what they want to release and when they want to release it, and how far along any type of game for Destiny 2 or any sort of DLC or live events, we don't know how far along they are, so they can't really announce anything. So what does that mean for channels on YouTube? Well, you'll see a lot of people deviating away from Destiny content, and I myself am going to do that. I'm going to keep my usual Destiny content as I go. I'm still going to try to do daily Destiny content, but when there's not content to be made, then it's very hard to force content out, and it's usually not very entertaining or very interesting content, so it's kind of a waste of my time to do that. But I am going to continue to try and keep things fresh and do Destiny content on a daily basis. But I also want to play games that I like Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, just making random highlight clips or live commentaries and just uploading those as extra content on most days. But that doesn't mean if I do Titanfall 2 as a live commentary that I'm not going to do Destiny content that day. I'll just double my output and do 2 videos. But I really want to start incorporating other games that I like, regardless of views or anything of that nature. I just want to play games that I love and make videos for you guys who might love those games too, or could grow to love them games from watching me play them. So eventually I'll probably make a second channel where I do let's plays and such things, but the majority of the videos that I want to upload as well as Destiny are going to be first person shooters. So I figured keeping them all on one channel, not a bad idea. So let me know what you think of that idea. Do you want to see like Titanfall 2? Do you want to see Battlefield 1? Do you want to see any other games? Just leave them down below in the comments and I'll look into them. And if I like the look of those games, I'll play them, record them, and put them on the channel. So it's kind of a really, really horrible part of the year because Destiny always seems to run out of content like 2 months after a DLC is released. And that's sad for a game that we all love, and I really do love this game, regardless of its faults, regardless of its problems, regardless of anything that's ever happened in this game that anyone can deem negative. I still love this game, and it's why I get so passionate about it, because I do love it and I want it to be perfect, I want it to work. But unfortunately, my idea of perfect isn't attainable probably by Bungie, or they have a different idea of what perfect is. So unfortunately, we just have to love the game and have a passion for it and fight for what we want. But if we don't get it, we still have to believe in the game and trust that they know what they're doing. At the moment, for me, I'm very much on the fence with that decision. That's why I want to move and play other games and enjoy them. And it's why a lot of people are quitting Destiny. It's why a lot of people are stopping creating content. It's why a lot of Twitch streamers are playing other games on a regular basis as well, because Destiny just doesn't fill them up anymore with excitement as it used to do. It's just like a case of, I have to do this because people who watch my content watch me for Destiny, so I have to play Destiny for those people. And unfortunately, a lot of people aren't having fun with the game at the moment, or at least content creators aren't. I don't want to get everyone into one little group, because there's a lot of people who haven't done raids, there's a lot of people who haven't got flawless on Trials of Osiris, there's a lot of people who only play socially, and for them the game is still fresh, it's still new, they've still got challenge, they still want to do things and they're excited to do it. But you know, people like us who, whether you like to think or not, we push the game forward by creating content on it. We create content, put it out there for people to either get tips or tricks or have entertainment due to Destiny, and then they want to play Destiny. You know, we drive this game together. Fans want to play the game, we want to make content for them, so it's like a cycle of wanting to play Destiny. If we stop playing Destiny and stop creating content, then you know, people are going to fall out of love with the game, because they're going to see their favorite creators, they're going to see people that they trust, that they believe in, not liking the game. So it really is a hard time for Destiny at the moment, and I can't see an upside at the moment. SRL will be great. SRL was one of my favorite modes they ever added to the game, but it's not really a tangible way of leveling up. Well, it wasn't before anyway, so there's no real gain to playing SRL other than enjoying Sparrow racing. So what would I like to see Bungie change in the game to keep me interested? Well, first and foremost, I think the most important thing is to take skill-based matchmaking out of Crucible and put in connection-based matchmaking. That is what everybody in the community wants, and I cannot see the reasoning behind not having that. Everyone is sick and tired of being matched up against a team of 6 who are all 2 KDs, and you're on a team with 5 other people who don't even have arms. And those team of 6 are yellow bars or red bars, and you can't even melee them without them teleporting away. People are getting really frustrated and really bored and really annoyed with this Crucible and the way it is. And that isn't even including the meta of shotguns being overpowered at the moment. That is just another problem. So I personally would love to see shotguns stay exactly the way they are in terms of range, impact, etc. But I would like to see them have knee pads removed from the perk list, and I would also like to see the accuracy while in midair be reduced dramatically. Half the time I get killed from above with shotguns, people floating up above doors, or people with Twilight Garrisons flying around and then jumping up and shotgunning down. It's just unfair that a shotgun can have so much utility. People can get in so easily on this game, and then they could just jump up and shotgun you from range without losing any accuracy whatsoever. So I'd like to see a massive decrease in shotgun accuracy. I would also love to see fusion rifles have a reduced cone spread when you aim down sight, making those more viable, and then maybe reverting snipers back to what they were before they were nerfed recently, because I don't personally think they were that bad. But those are just the things I would like to see with special weapons. So, you know, I'm not a Crucible master, I don't really know, but from what I can see, what I feel, what I play against, what I die to, that is what I would like to see change. If they could do that for Crucible, then the game would have a much longer longevity, because while there's challenge mode here, while there's raids here, while there's Trials of Osiris every week, Iron Banner popping up every now and again, Crucible is the thing that is constant in this game. When you can't do raids because you don't have a team, when Trials of Osiris isn't on, you play Crucible, because while strikes are great, while other PvE content might suffice, it's boring and repetitive. And Crucible is something that you can get excited about when it works, when it is in its best state of the game. So I would just like to see Crucible improved. They don't even have to bring any more events. They don't even have to really change that much about many things. But I would just like to see Crucible improved to a point where it gets me excited to play, where I would much rather go and play Destiny instead of always wanting to play Titanfall. Titanfall 2's multiplayer is incredible. The fluency of it, how great the connections are, everything just feels great about it. And I always will pick Titanfall 2 over Destiny, because it's just that good online. And I would like to have that feeling about Destiny. So I'm not quitting Destiny. I'm just talking about how people want to quit Destiny now because of the state of the game. I will be probably reducing the amount of content that I do, or not putting as much energy and effort into recording as much stuff, but I will still be doing my Destiny content as well as incorporating other games in, live commentaries of other games and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comment section about this commentary, about this state of the game, about everything. So yeah, hit the like button if you liked the video. Thank you for watching. I've been Easy Now. You guys have been awesome.